in this video I'm going to show you how to make wire traces for pike fishing. Alright then, what's going on guys? We get loads of questions on Instagram and some comments on YouTube asking how do we make our wire traces, where do we get all the stuff from, do we buy them in? Well no, we don't buy them in. We buy our own components and make our own wire traces up. It's cheaper, they're better made. I mean, you can get 100 wire traces off Amazon, but they're crap. Ready-made wire traces are a bit expensive for how many you get. What do you need to make your own wire trace? A good sharp pair of wire cutters for cutting the trace. These are the rustiest pair of wire cutters I could find. We need some crimps to squash your crimps down. The only tools we need are wire cutters and crimps. As for the components, get yourself on Google or Amazon, get yourself a roll of wire trace. It's not coated in plastic, it's just standard 7-strand trace wire, £30 breaking strain, and there's 20 meters there, so there's plenty of that there. We're going to need some pike clips. These are the clips where you're going to attach your lure to, and you can get them from snaggbro.com, and they come in packs of 10, 25 and 50, and they're super strong pike fishing clips. Swivel, some swivels for that other end for tying your braid to the wire trace, and last but not least, some crimps. These are off Amazon. They are 10 mil long and they are 1.2 millimeters thick. That's everything we need to make the wire trace. So now I'm actually going to make my wire trace. I need to unravel about 2.5 foot, 3 foot maybe. Snip that with my wire cutters, about that long. Thread one crimp onto the wire trace so it sits just at the end. Grab our swivel, thread the swivel onto the wire trace, so we have crimp then swivel. Now we need to fold back through the crimp, the wire trace, create a little loop on the end of the wire trace, and then we need to grab our crimps and simply just squash down the crimp, give it a good old squeeze. Just move it along a bit, make sure I get the whole crimp. There's Tom phoning me, ruining the video. Hi mate, how you doing? Yeah, son, I'm just showing the people, you know, hold on, let me put you on speaker so the people can hear. Just showing the people how to make wire traces so they don't have to buy them crappy ones off Amazon, do you know what I mean?
Lovely, lovely.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm all good, mate, I'm all good. I'm just about...
Alright then, now that Tom's buggered off, we can carry on. So, I've squeezed the crimp, I've given it a good old squeeze. We've got our swivel on that side now. Perfect crimped swivel on the end of the wire trace. So now we need to go to the other end of the wire trace, thread our crimp on, crimp pike fishing clip, and then thread back through the crimp. Push the crimp down a bit, we don't want a huge loop at the end. Crimp's in place, and now all we've got to do is squeeze. Yeah, there we go. Pike fishing clip on one end, 2 foot of wire trace down to a swivel. And that, my friends, is how to make a pike fishing wire trace. Thanks for watching the video guys. Like and subscribe and all that, and if you found this video helpful, please leave a comment and drop a like, and if you got any tips on how you make your wire traces, keep it to yourself because I'm not interested. Nah, I'm only joking. Put it in the comments. We like to see what everybody else does for their tips and tricks. Thanks guys. See you later.